Hey, bro.
Welcome to the Rotten Gore Movies Podcast. Caleb was just singing Cypress Hill, if you caught his voice in the beginning. In the pre-roll for this episode, we're doing Mandy today, and it won like really hard on the polls,
Yeah, dude.
like by a lot.
I forgot what else did we put up there?
There was The Void, Halloween, Fried Berry got put on there, Evil Bong got put on there, but we already covered Evil Bong
Fuck
before.
Evil Bong, dude.
That movie sucks.
I'll never watch that piece of shit again.
No. Like, I know it's supposed to be bad, but it still was really bad.
There's movies that are bad that I can enjoy and have fun with, and that one
was
is
not one of
not.
them. No.
Oh my god.
So Mandy, fuck.
God damn it.
just so you know, on this episode, Caleb happens to not be stoned, but I am. So don't expect me to carry this episode in any way. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Well, I will try my best.
All right, so I think the reason this won by like a wild amount was because the visuals are so trippy, and I feel like people wanted us to watch it while we were stoned, not review it while we were stoned, because it's honestly just a really good movie, so it's hard to shit on because it's amazing.
It is.
So I don't know how this episode is gonna roll, because usually our thing is I guess we did Inside, and that turned out pretty good, and we like that one.
Yeah.
Which is now on Shudder, by the way, the unrated version, and so is Martyrs and High Tension, and there's another one.
I seen that actually the other day.
Yeah, it's like we should do like French month.
Dude, we should.
Just do a bunch of fucking French. Well, that we should have done that after Inside. We kind of fucked that up.
Yeah. I don't know. We could do different French movies, I guess. We still have to finish Martyrs.
Yeah, I want to restart it though because Shudder has the unrated version, and Tubi didn't. So there's that.
I thought they were rated on Shudder. I thought they are.
Nope, they're all they're uncut and unedited and everything. So they're all good.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So Mandy.
Mandy, all right.
Yeah. This movie rocks like really hard, and like I said at the beginning of the episode, I did not watch this while I was high because I don't want to be high twice in one day. Usually, it's just not my thing. The only time I really smoke is for the podcast. Honestly, at this point, unless I never do it.
Well, I pretty much get stoned every day, but that's besides the point.
Yeah.
Mandy, all right.
The farthest we've got with Mandy is saying, "Yeah, Mandy."
So this movie, it's like a cult revenge type movie.
Yeah,
it's really good.
But it also has like supernatural elements, which are weird.
Yeah. So basically, like the plot is, what's Nicolas Cage's character's name again?
Red.
Okay, yeah, Red and Mandy. They're like
husband and wife.
Yeah, they're husband and wife. They live out in this, I don't know, like this remote area. There's like no one around.
It's a really cool house that they live in.
Yeah, it is. But
I'd be scared to sleep in their bedroom though, because it's all just like all the walls and the backboard is like all just a window.
Yeah, that'd be kind of.
I would not feel. Yeah, I wouldn't feel safe with that.
But this crazy fucked up cult ends up like.
What's the cult called again? Do you remember?
I don't remember the cult. I don't remember the cult's name, but I remember that biker gang that showed up. They were the Black Knights, I think.
I believe so too.
But I don't remember the fucking actual cult's name.
I don't remember either.
But they end up like kidnapping Mandy and end up like burning her alive.
Yeah, because she
While
wouldn't fuck the leader of the cult.
Jeremiah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Jeremiah just
And God, what,
goes.
dude? I think his character was so interesting, and I really thought he did good in this movie. Like
He
the
did
actor,
great.
yeah, he did. And like, I don't know, man. I actually really liked him in this movie, despite him being like the bad cult leader.
Right, he just did a
But
really good job at it, and he was an interesting character. Like, you kind of wanted to know more about him than
yeah,
like what he's done to previous people. Like it makes you interested,
right.
or how he gets people to convert to him. Like because he's such a weirdo.
Yeah, you can tell he's definitely got a lot of controlling going around
Yeah,
in that
but
cult.
he's not a very popular cult because there's probably like six to eight people in that entire cult.
Yeah,
It's
not
not a
very many.
successful cult. Maybe,
Yeah,
and it's not like they just started off. It sounds like they've been around a while, and so yeah, they're not doing too great as cult leaders.
pretty much, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, they end up kidnapping Mandy and taking her and burning her alive in front of Red.
Well,
And
before that though, um, that's when they talk about the Black Knights,
yeah,
and they needed the horn of Abraxas. I remember that. I was thinking about that all day today. Which is like this big flute thingy, and if you play it, the Black Knights come. And the reason they summon the Black Knights is because the cult leader wants Mandy because of her beauty or something, or her spirit or her essence or something. Her vibe, basically. He
yeah,
really enjoyed her vibe. As he just the only interaction he had with her, he saw her out the car window while they were driving, and she was walking. That's it.
yeah. That's that's pretty fucking crazy to
Yeah,
be that obsessed with somebody and after
like
just
that
seeing them for
quickly.
like 2 seconds. Yeah,
Yeah, he's fucking insane. It's Captain Insano.
bring him back, dude.
Dude, for real. Like, I would be so cool if the Big Show came back as what's his name
Oh,
again? Captain
Captain
Insano.
Insano.
Yeah, just in like for one match in AEW, like go against like
Omega.
no, who like QT Marshall or something. Give it like feed him to him or something.
Fuck
They already
QT
had a
Marshall,
match.
dude. Yeah.
His match with Hook last night was great though.
Yeah, I bet it was. I fucking missed it.
You haven't watched it yet?
No, dude, I can't even sign into fucking BRL Live or whatever. BR Live. I can't get into it. That's another conversation because I'm so pissed off I couldn't watch the pay-per-view. I'm so annoyed. I tried for like 45 minutes trying to log in and watch it last night. I couldn't fucking do it. So I just said fuck it. And now I just want to forget it ever happened because I'm so upset that I missed it because I heard it was really, really good. And I missed it.
Have you got spoiled anything?
Yeah, I just saw all the results because there's
Oh,
not.
you still could have watched it. We could have helped each other, and we could have figured it out.
Well, too late now. I mean, I would still watch it even though I know who won, but I'm just like whatever at this point.
I
But
thought it was.
anyways,
Oh yeah.
um,
Okay, we'll talk. We'll talk about that on our own time. We'll do
enough
that a little later.
AEW talk. All right.
Yeah.
Um, where were we at again? Shit, I'm not
Oh,
even
I was
sewing.
talking.
I'm forgetting.
I was talking about the night, the Black Knights or whatever, how they're summoned, and like they're summoned like by this horn, and they come, and their exchange is blood for blood or something.
Yeah.
So they get this. They give the Black Knights a jar of blood, and he drinks it or something. He gives them something, and they drink it. I don't know what it is. Is it that shit that Red tasted in that house?
I think it is. That's what I. Yeah, it's like
Like
that.
the Black Knights just got
It,
super fucked up and then went killing people or something.
yeah, it's like that super. It's like
It's
that
like super
LSD shit.
acid.
Yeah, because before like before this cult killed Mandy, they put like that drop of like that LSD stuff in her eyes.
Yeah.
And then they
And
took
it's
out like this big fucking
like a hornet or
wasp or a
something, or
hornet. Like
yeah.
it was huge. And they stung her in the neck, and it was like this hornet thing was like in a jar, and I don't know, this jar was filled with like this
Some liquid.
some
We're too
liquid
focused
shit.
on the bug right now. We need to get off it.
Yeah, I guess that's not that important, but whatever.
No,
Yeah.
we don't need to know what liquid the bug was in. Because it's not important.
Well,
Well, what?
I don't know, man. You just cut me off, bro. No, you just I lost my spot, and now I give up.
They drug Mandy essentially.
Yeah, pretty much. That's
And
it.
then the cult leader goes in this like 10-minute spiel. I swear to God, it lasts forever.
That
And
was so trippy too. I love that whole scene with him.
yeah, and his presence is so eerie and like serious, and like I'd be scared to death if I was in Mandy's shoes.
Yeah, me too.
Just because the way he talks is like so strange. It's
Like-
like Bray Wyatt's old promos. Like he just said a lot of things that sounded really smart and cool, but in the end they don't really make sense or have a point.
Dude, on God, real shit.
Okay, that was really a good speech, but what does that mean? Oh, fucking nothing. But it sounds cool, right? That's basically how this guy monologues for everything
Yeah.
until the very end, but we'll get. All right. Oh, fuck.
So after
Yeah, go on.
after this fucking cult burns and kills Mandy and shit right in front of
Yeah.
Red, he's like tied up.
Yeah, this part's not
He-
funny, and I'm laughing through it.
He, gets away and stuff, and he ends up like going after the cult, and he makes like this big fucking axe looking thing. And
Oh, you skipped over a part again.
God, what part?
The part where Mac from Predator and him meet up.
Oh my God, there's bow and arrow and shit from. We're going all over the fucking place.
So Red, like Nicolas Cage and oh, by the way, let's give a huge like shout out to Nicolas Cage for his role in this movie, because like I know it's been said a lot, but this movie was literally, like, honestly, swear to God, perfect for him. Like, even if you're not a Nick Cage fan and you don't like Nick Cage, this is the movie you want to see him in, and it's fucking, he does awesome, and he plays this weird character so well.
And he's pretty over the top.
Oh yeah, that was great.
I used to hate Nicolas Cage a lot, and then I watched this movie, and I've liked him in a lot of other movies since then. I like these kind of B-rated type horror movies that he's in. I mean, Mandy's not a B-rated movie.
Oh,
I don't
no.
think, but just the movies he's been in lately, I've been liking a lot more.
Yeah, like he's fine. The people finally found out how to direct him, you know.
Yeah.
So he can just be himself and be at his best. And he's getting those scripts now, which is great. I love it. You know, honestly, the reason I used to hate Nicolas Cage was not because he was ever over the top to me. It was because I hated his fucking hair. I thought it was disgusting. I hated his fucking haircut and his stupid face. I couldn't deal with it.
Yeah.
I hated him.
That's how I feel about fucking Brendan Fraser.
Dude, I love Brendan Fraser.
I don't. I hate him. He sucks.
He does not. He's like one of the nicest people in Hollywood, probably.
Well, I don't care. He's ugly.
You know, he used to be like a sex symbol too, which is crazy.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Well, he used to be jacked though.
Well, he's still fucking ugly shit.
You don't even like Airheads?
I don't think I've seen Airheads.
Oh, dude, you gotta watch Airheads. That movie's fucking great. Where that band like breaks into a radio station and holds them hostage until they like, give them a record deal or some shit.
Oh
But
shit,
it's
no,
a comedy.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, Adam Sandler and Steve Buscemi are in it too.
Well, I do like Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, it's one of Adam Sandler's last good movies. But yeah, check it out sometime. It's really good.
Maybe I will. All right. I guess so.
Where are we at?
Mandy.
I don't even remember what we were just talking about. Somehow we got to Brendan Fraser though.
Oh, okay. Before
Yeah,
that,
I hated Nicolas Cage's stupid face. That was it.
Yeah.
But before that, even I don't remember.
He was talking to that one dude in that little camper thing.
Oh yeah. And
And
he said he came to see the Reaper. I was wondering if that was Mac from Predator's name or if that was the name of his bow and arrow. But it's probably not that important because they never say it ever again.
No. So yeah,
We're having the most silent pauses and awkward moments in this episode.
this is terrible.
Let's start over.
All right, do it on God. Let's do
it. No, we can't. We've come too far. We're almost like halfway through already. Okay, so fuck, where did we leave off? This is so hard. Oh man, I am a dolphin right now.
I don't know the part where he got the weapons from.
Oh,
the bow and arrow.
Yeah, so he gets that and then he's like, I'm going hunting. And then he said, what are you hunting? And then he's like, he said like a bunch of like a big spiel about hippies and how they're Jesus freaks and stuff. And then they talk about the Black Knights, and that's where we learn that the rumor is they were like an old biker gang that got like some really bad LSD one time and it fucked them up forever, and now they're just freaks.
Yeah.
But that's just what the rumor is. But I don't believe that because these things are like demons. Like, swear to God.
They're definitely not human-like.
No, they're not human. Definitely not.
And Red ends up getting like himself kidnapped and taken to this house where like these fucking
that's because he killed one of them.
Yeah, he killed one of them, crashed his truck because he fucking ran one over.
Yeah, and the biker demon that he ran over had like these huge like spikes out of him or something.
Yeah,
they looked like railroad spikes or something. And his full body is like covered on him, and even his face and his head. So he's like a big just metal ball, and he was a pretty big dude. And then so Red shoots like him with an arrow from far away with his bow and arrow, and then he goes down to drive and try and run him over. But then since the dude's made out of like fucking metal, basically, that he flips Red's car, and then Red gets kidnapped by the rest of the gang.
Yeah. So then they end up like
he takes a little snooze then.
Right.
Dude, there's a lot of Nicolas Cage snoozing in this fucking movie.
Dude, for real.
Like,
with all this shit going on, how you gonna sleep?
Like, you're just gonna take a quick a little snooze.
You ain't got time for that shit.
And I know a couple times it's because he was knocked out, but that still counts as a snooze because you're out of it.
Yeah.
But like, there's a lot of times where he just had to act like he was waking up from a coma or something. That seemed to be a recurring theme, and then him either getting knocked out or simply taking a nap.
Yeah.
Like, in weird situations, he takes a nap too. Like when he steals one of the biker gang's ATVs and gets stuck in the mud, he just goes up this hill a little bit and then takes a little nap, and then he wakes up and just finishes his walk. Like he just gave up that night. Like, oh, I take a little snooze.
Oh
That
god.
was really weird. So, anyways, they kidnap Brad and they bring it back to like their little like hideout or whatever. And then like one of my favorite lines next to "What are you hunting?" and it goes, "Just crazy evil." I thought that was so good. I love that line. That's when he's talking to Mac from Predator.
Mm.
And then now my next favorite line comes in this movie, this scene too. Like one of they're basically look like Cenobites, like rip off Cenobites, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like they would fit in with a Hellraiser movie pretty easily. Um, and they all look really cool too, and they're all different looking, so they're all unique. It's really cool. Anyways, uh, Red screams because he has a nail through his hand on one side, and his other side is like into the floor. It's like so he can't move it, and then his other hand is like in a handcuffed on like this pipe or something. And so he just starts screaming because obviously you just woke up with his nail in your hand, you're nailed to the floor, and you're kidnapped by a demon. So you're having a pretty bad day at that point. So he screams, and it gets one of the bikers' attentions or detentions. What did I say? I meant attention,
Attention.
not plural. Gets its
Yeah,
attention,
that's
and
right.
then yes, yes,
Yes.
yeppers.
What have I told you about Yeppers?
So good.
Yes.
Yes.
Fucking A.
Look at me, I'm the little leprechaun. I love that gif.
Oh my god.
I don't know why we were doing that, just sending gifs of dwarfs to each other back and
I just typed in midget and just clicked whenever it was coming up.
forth. Oh man.
Fuck.
That was a great conversation. I love that gif of Warwick Davis like getting out of the car, like
Yeah.
eating shit. He catches on the door and does a little swing at the end. It's so awesome. Poor
Oh,
Warwick.
what a guy.
I love Warwick Davis so much. Do you have
But
thoughts
yeah,
on Warwick Davis?
I mean, he seems cool. It's fine. I don't have too much of an on him.
All right.
I mean,
Leprechaun's a good movie though, right?
Leprechaun's good,
Yeah.
but I mean, any midget could have done that. So why is he so special? Why does he get special treatment?
No, because he
I
acted
don't get
like
it.
he did his voice and everything, and he acted a certain
Well,
way.
that's
That's
not
like
good enough
saying
for me.
It's like saying Kane Hodder wasn't a good Jason just because anybody could have played Jason.
Yep, it's right.
Okay, what about Michael Myers? Could anyone just play him?
Yeah, I could have.
But you've hated some of the Michaels they've had in movies.
Yeah, and I could do it better than them. They should have called me.
Yeah, but your point was and everyone can do it, like everybody. So
Oh
no, they
yeah,
wouldn't be bad.
anybody can do it, but it doesn't mean that it's good. Don't get me started, dude.
Okay.
Okay, you just got me started.
I'm loose.
Hold that door.
You know, those are two different shows, right?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I just wanted to say it.
Hold that door. Walks for like 2 minutes to the door. He's so aggressive about it. I love that sketch. It's one of my favorite sketches.
Oh, that's a funny ass show, dude.
Just he gets some guy to like, or what is it? Like the idea of like this website or something, and he has to like pledge his secrecy because like there's a group of guys out there who like tell him if they like piss their pants if that they did or something.
Yeah. Or that's how the pants are designed, so it makes it look like they like peed themselves.
Oh yeah, that was it. But you had to buy pants or something. It was so confusing.
Oh shit, dude.
It was awesome.
That
Oh,
was.
fuck. But
All
we're
right.
not talking about that show. Oh, if anyone wants to check out that amazing sketch, it's on a show called I Think You Should Leave on Netflix. Every episode is fantastic, and there's 2 seasons. So if you're into sketch comedy, or even if you're not, and you just want a good laugh, check that out. It's really good stuff. And Middleditch and Schwartz is really good. That's on Netflix too.
Yeah. Both of them are good.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mandy.
Yeah, Mandy.
Where'd we fucking leave off at?
Something about Brendan Fraser.
That was like ages ago.
Was it really?
I felt like it.
Are you sure you're not a little shot? I feel like it hasn't been that long. I feel like it's been a pretty long time. Or maybe no. What was? I don't remember how I feel about it now.
Feel about what?
The Brendan Fraser thing.
Yeah, he sucks.
No, not that. He's a handsome boy. He's really
No,
good.
he's ugly. You know what? We should just have a podcast where we just ramble on and just fucking bullshit about bullshit. Because then we won't get stumbled. We just talk about whatever.
Dude, yeah, like let's just okay, fuck horror movies. Let's just do this once a week.
Oh my god. All right. Mandy.
Oh, I was talking about my next favorite line, and we got wildly off track.
Oh yeah.
So one of the Cenobite looking things, the bikers like cuts him across the stomach and chest a little bit, enough to at least rip his shirt, and then he goes, "That was my favorite shirt." And then they get into a little bit of a scuffle, and like Red breaks free and hits the thing in the head with a pipe, and it falls down this big hole. And then he fights off another one or something. I forget how that fight went down, but he gets in a fight with another one then. And then he gets into a fight with another one. I don't know what happened to that. But then the one he pushed down the hole comes back somehow, and he kills her again, and then he goes, "That was my favorite shirt."
That
Like,
was
he was
great,
so
dude.
concerned about his fucking shirt. Not this is for Mandy. This is my favorite shirt.
God, and then he took that box cutter and fucking he like cut open that fucking thing's like throat or something, and just blood starts squirting all
So
over.
much blood in this movie. Oh my god.
The kills in this movie are top fucking notch.
Yeah, they're really good kills.
They look so cool. And the chainsaw battle.
Dude, that chainsaw battle was epic.
Yeah, it was.
Like his opponent, has like a 20 fucking foot chainsaw. It's insane.
And he still fucking loses.
Yeah, he still loses.
What a fucking
All
chump.
he had to do was point it forward, and that's it.
Just run towards them and start fucking like slicing, and then
you're done.
What a bum. Fucking
jump.
God, no shit. But yeah, Red ends up killing all these Cenobites and all. He's like going after each member of like the cult and stuff to get to
The
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah,
who's like the leader. Oh, and fucking I forget the actor's name. Doomhead though.
Richard Brake was in this fucking movie.
Yeah.
He was amazing as always. He only had like probably 4 or 5 minutes of screen time, but he really chewed up the scenery in that one. So like he always does.
Yeah.
He's fantastic. Did Red kill the chemist in the end, or did he let him live? They never showed him dying.
No, I think he lived. They didn't show the chemist die, so.
Yeah. But the chemist Richard Brake had a fucking tiger.
Yeah, he did. He let it go.
Yeah, I think he thought because he was gonna die, he's like, "You can go free now since I'm gonna die anyways."
Yeah.
But then Red kind of had a look in his face like, "I don't need to kill this guy. It's fine."
Because the chemist, he was the one that was making all that LSD stuff, wasn't he?
Yeah, he makes the drugs for the cult.
Yeah. But then ends up going after each of the cult members and killing them. And then he gets to Jeremiah finally.
With the best
And
kill in the whole fucking movie.
yeah. And like Jeremiah is like pleading to him not to kill him.
Well, at first he's like giving this big speech about how much of a piece of shit Nicolas Cage was and how worthless he is. But then
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage like gets up in his face and then he starts like begging him to like let him go and that he would suck his fucking dick.
It's like, dude, how low do you have to fucking get?
I'll blow you, man. I'll suck your fucking dick. He's just crying. And it was awesome just to see this like super egotistical, like cocky, self-righteous piece of shit, like throughout the whole movie, like get down to that level of like desperation.
Yeah.
It was like, yes, this is even great, you know.
Right.
But then he quickly changes his tune on that because he goes, "No, wait, I'm better than this. You know, I'm a fucking basically a god. You know." And
Mm-hmm.
then Red doesn't want to hear that shit anymore, and so he fucking squishes his head like a fucking grape
That
with his
was so
bare hands, like a
cool.
total Michael Myers kill.
His fucking eyes just like pop out and shit.
Yeah, like a bunch of like blood comes out of his mouth and his eye pops out of his skull, and you hear like the skull cracking and stuff. It's great.
And Nicolas Cage
Blood
is
just
like, I
flows
am your
out of his head.
god now. That was cool.
Yeah, I'm your god now. That was great.
That was a great kill.
Yeah, and then Red is kind of walking off and burns the whole place down, and that's basically the end of the movie. That's the fastest we've ever gone through a movie. But it sounds like there. I think because we got through it so fast, it sounds like there's no plot. But there, I mean, we just told you what the plot is, like almost exactly. But like, I'm sure there's lots of hidden messages in this movie that I'm just not getting. Because there's like in between some scenes, like almost as if they're chapters to the movie, like in
Yeah,
between
which
them.
I liked that they did that. Actually, like each act almost was like a different chapter
Yeah,
that they were trying to tell. Which I don't know. I thought that was cool.
but they
They
didn't
kind
like
of broke it up
title it
that
like
way.
chapter one or act one or thing like that. It was either like in a
No.
break with like some kind of animation, like a mini cartoon, or like at one point it's like 40 minutes into the movie that we get the title screen for Mandy out of nowhere.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, like the like you know like the title screen where the movie the name of the movie pops up like at the beginning after all the credits are done.
Mm-hmm.
Like we had the Mandy show up like literally like 40-45 minutes into the movie.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
But yeah,
But
they really take their time with this movie and they really flesh out the characters so you get to kind of know each one a little bit. So you have a little investment there. No character felt one dimensional at all. They all seem like really interesting people to watch. This movie's just fucking perfect, dude.
it really
Like,
is, and it's shot so like really good and stuff, and
yeah.
just the visual effects in it are top notch.
Yeah, the lighting is so interesting in this movie and really cool
It
with all the
is.
reds and the pinks and then the
Score is really
the really
good.
like 2000s horror movie blue glow or whatever.
Yeah,
I mean, there's tons of the lighting changes all the time. It's fucking like sometimes mid scene it'll be like a blue scene, all of a sudden it switches to like a purplish red or something. It's like, whoa, why? You know,
it's a trippy movie, man.
dude. Yeah, it is. I think that's why people voted on this because they wanted us to see it high. But I'm like, no, we review it high. We don't. Well, sometimes we see it high, but that's I never want to go in with that on purpose because remember the Dead Heat episode?
Oh
How
fuck
I like
yeah,
had to basically relearn the movie. Like I had never seen it before.
yeah. I had to watch that twice too, and I think I watched it. Yeah, the first time when we watched it together, we were both chopped and we couldn't pay attention.
Yeah. But I'm glad I watched the second time because I liked it a lot the first time and I like caught so many more things in the second viewing and I just loved it.
Yeah,
Go Joe Piscopo.
but Joe Piscopio.
Yeah, that's right. I did say Piscopio, didn't I? In that
Not this time.
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, Troposcopia. Fucking A. So yeah, dude. Like, I guess this might be like a really short episode because like there's not a ton of like it's. I mean, it's a very bare bones, concept. It's besides the Black Knight, it's especially a revenge movie at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So like, while revenge movies don't really have much of a plot, it's just like how they got to the kill in the first place, and then taking their revenge is obviously just going out and killing them. So like, not to say this movie is unoriginal because I think it really is. I think it is original. I mean, it is original. Like, there's nothing I've seen quite like it, especially like not just the cult aspect, but along with the gore and the horror and the dark comedy. It just has a lot of cool elements to it. So like, I was really stoked when this episode won because I've been wanting to rewatch it for a while, but never had a reason to.
Right.
So there's so many other movies I want to watch. Like my fucking tape shelf, like half of it I've never seen. Like I really want to start eventually diving into those. So,
Yeah,
but
to get on that shit.
I know,
Boy.
I know. I still haven't got even to fuck. Well, there was one that we were gonna watch a long time ago, but then we didn't watch, and I wanted to see it, but we didn't. I don't remember what one it was.
One of your tapes?
Yeah.
Um,
There's one I wanted to watch. And I told you I've been waiting for you to watch it with me a long time, but we never watched it. Was it 976 Evil?
I can't remember.
We stopped that one like 10 minutes in because you hated it. I haven't gone back to that, but I really want to finish it.
A lot of people say it's good, but I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it that day. I don't think. I was like, no.
So, yeah, you weren't feeling it, so we watched Rumpelstiltskin.
Oh my god, yeah. I don't know.
Uncle Rump, as the horror show would say. Shout out to the horror show.
Dude, I love the horror show.
Dude, the horror show's great. They're fucking amazing. They're a way better podcast than we are.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Like, not to like just talk about another person's podcast, but I love John and shows like chemistry and like their fucking backstory, like their little like schoolyard stories and shit are so great.
And they actually talk about the movie and go into
much more detail than we ever could.
They're a lot more professional than we are.
Oh, they're so much more professional. Now we're just driving all of our fans away to the horror show. Like, oh, there's a better show out there, and they're saying that I better go watch it or listen to it.
Let's forget everything we just said.
I guess I'll just listen to the newspaper.
Oh my god. Watching a podcast, huh?
That made me laugh so fucking hard. Oh my god. I had to show Jamie the message.
Like, did she laugh or was she just like, huh?
She smiled and was like, you guys are stupid. It's like she wanted to laugh, but she knew it was too stupid to not be justified to laugh at.
Oh
so
my
she
god.
tried to hold it back, I feel like.
Yeah, that was good.
All right. So we're a little past 40. We're almost to 40 minutes. So we could cut this a little short. We can go to like 45 or something. So let's give like our mini quick thoughts on it, like our simplified review, and then recommend and star ratings and stuff, and then we get the fuck out of here.
Yep. All right.
You can go first.
Well, overall, I loved this movie. I thought it was really well done. And I suggest this movie a lot, actually, when people, ask me like what horror movies they should watch and stuff, whatever. I always bring up Mandy. And so, yeah, I would suggest this. And I'd probably give it like 4.5 stars out of 5.
Oh, man. All right. We disagree on this one.
What do you mean?
Oh, you'll find out, buddy. Just give me a second.
Oh, God.
Okay, so no, I love this movie to pieces, like you said. Woo!
Did you hear that too?
Yeah.
They're wildin'.
Anyway, it's like I love how this movie's structured. Like I said, there's not much of a plot. It's pretty bare bones, but it's still interesting enough to keep you watching, even though it's just without the Black Knights, it's essentially just a red event movie, like I already said. But they make it so interesting that you want to keep watching it. And there's like so many scenes that they just focused in on it. Like it almost reminded me of like Stanley Kubrick style stuff where like they would just hang on to a shot for so long, and that would be it.
Yeah.
And there's tons of great monologues in here, even though I don't think they make complete sense all the time. Like they're still delivered really well. Um, yeah, I love it. Beautifully shot. Of course, Spectre Vision produced this, and they're making some of the best horror movies out. They did Color Out of Space, and Daniel's Not Real too. So
Mm-hmm.
like Spectre Vision, shout out. They're fucking great. Keep making movies.
Shout
You
out
guys
to
are awesome.
Elijah Wood, baby.
Elijah Wood is the shit. Thank you, Elijah, for loving horror movies as much
For
as we
real.
do. Did you hear he's playing Weird Al? No, that's Daniel Radcliffe. Never mind.
Daniel Radcliffe is playing Weird Al.
Yeah, in a movie.
Really?
Yeah, like a movie about Weird Al's life.
That's interesting. I feel that should be Elijah Wood.
Right?
He looks more like he could play Weird Al.
Yeah.
And he's just better.
Yeah, Elijah Wood's who was the other guy again? I already forgot.
Daniel Radcliffe.
Oh yeah, I like Daniel Radcliffe too, though. Like, have you ever seen Guns Akimbo yet?
Oh no, you told me about it though.
Dude, watch it fucking
Guns.
tonight.
Dude, I totally forgot about that movie.
Watch it tonight. You will not regret it. It's an amazing fucking movie.
Wait, Guns. What's it about?
So it's about Daniel Radcliffe. He's kind of like an online troll or whatever, a little bit, and he hates his job and all this shit. Like his life's on the toilet. His girlfriend just dumped him, so it's like he's real down in the dumps. And then he trolls someone on the internet, and they find him, and it happens to be this underground like killing game,
Okay.
and so Daniel Radcliffe gets like two pistols like nailed into his hands. So his
Wait, don't tell me anymore.
Okay.
No more. I want to go into this fresh and blind.
But yeah, it's totally action packed and it's fucking hilarious.
That already has me hooked.
It's insane, dude. It's really good.
Wait, what'd you say it's called?
Guns Akimbo.
Guns Akimbo. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna add that to my fucking watch list.
It's on Prime too, so
sweet.
yeah, it's free.
I'll
At least
watch
last
it.
time I that's how I saw it. No, I rented it when I worked at Fan Video, but I saw it was on Prime shortly after.
Sweet. Well, yeah, I will watch that for sure then.
Rest in peace, Fan Video. You were a good time to work at and visit with my children.
Man, I miss going to the video stores.
Dude, video stores back in like, oh, dude, let's give a plug to Mom and Pop.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Why not? Because, so we got a production update on the documentary Mom and Pop, the video store boom of the 1980s and 90s. It's a documentary coming by Bobby Knipe Jr. and they have wrapped filming. It's done. So filming is done. They're going into post production and editing and stuff like that. So hopefully that hits us soon.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, it's gonna be a really good documentary, and it's just about like 80s and 90s video stores, like the local ones, like at your gas station, or like just like the independently owned, little video stores. And me and you used to watch like tons of shit from there. Like I remember we ordered a lot of like wrestling tapes from there all the time, like WCW shit.
Was that Mom and Pop's, or I thought that was just the video store in town? I don't think it was called Mom and Pop's though.
Do you not know the phrase that Mom and Pop means?
Oh, I thought it was a store.
No. Mom and Pop is like a mom and pop shop is like one that's just owned by like regular normal people, like, and it's a small business,
Oh.
It's just a small local business, basically. It's all it is. like independently owned, like not part of a franchise or anything like that.
Oh, well, that makes sense. I guess I thought it was like a franchise named Pop Mom and Pops. That
No,
was like a video store around the
no.
country or something.
It's like all the video stores that weren't like Blockbuster or Family Video and stuff like that.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's gonna be about those, and they got like a bunch of great. They got Lloyd Kaufman, who's the president of Trauma, on there, which is
Did they
incredible.
really?
Yeah, he's in the documentary.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
and like just tons of people, like lots of producers and stuff. The Funbox Monster podcast, they're on there. Yeah, it's gonna be. That's a great podcast too. You should check them out. They're also better than us.
We gotta step up our game.
Dude, no, our game's fine. We know our place.
Yeah.
We're the ground of the totem pole.
Dude, for real though.
We're the hole the totem pole goes into. That's how low we are.
Well, it's better than nothing, I guess.
Yeah, but you know what? We got our fans, so that's awesome.
Like all five of them.
Dude, you know what happened?
What?
Shortly after like our episode, the last episode we did on what we do again? Oh, Highway to Hell. My whole sexist bit, that I went on, that wasn't actually sexist. I just said our fan base was mostly female. I thought that was weird.
Oh,
like, I
yeah.
didn't expect that. You called me sexist.
Yeah.
Like shortly after that, our female fan base dropped by like 3%.
Oh.
So I think I fucking drove some of our fans away because of you.
Dude.
Because you kept calling me sexist.
Well, why you gotta be sexist, dude? What are you doing? I'm just kidding. No. Brandon is not a sexist. I can confirm this.
Yes.
He's a fine man.
I'm a good guy.
Who's believes in equality for all men and women. And
not just men and women, races too. Equality for everybody.
Exactly.
You said men between men and women, kind of. So I was
because
like, well, it's not just that. Don't make me have to be a racist now.
Because we're talking about sexism.
There goes our African American audience. Jesus Christ.
Dude, seriously, you're the one that brought up racism right now, not me.
God
damn it, dude. Well, you're not a sexist or racist.
No, I'm not.
So let's get that female audience back up.
Yeah, ladies, come back.
We miss you.
You guys are great.
Maybe one day.
Maybe that 3% might hear this episode and goes, okay, we'll give you another chance.
But yeah, so Mandy.
We're done with the review. Oh, yeah, I give it 5 out of 5 stars. That's where we disagreed. I think it's a perfection movie. So it's a perfect 5 out of 5 for me. And I highly recommend it to like any horror or like suspense thriller fans. Even though it's not a suspense thriller, I think they would get into it too. Or just really artsy fartsy movies. Like it's kind of artsy and fartsy, but in a good way, because it like also packs a ton of gore in there. So it's still very much a horror movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 out of 5 for me. Highly recommend. Check it out. Mandy. It's on Shudder. It's a Shudder exclusive, so
shout out to Shudder.
Yeah, shout out to Shudder. Shudder's like where I watch the majority of our shit.
Yeah. Shudder's got good shit.
Yeah, it's definitely worth the $6 a month. You know what I fucking hate? I swear to God, every other single day, there's like 2 questions I get asked on the horror movie addicts page. It's, is Shudder worth it? And what's the other one? There's another like really commonly asked question. For a while, all it was about was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the new one. That was it. Like, if anybody was posting about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. It's like someone posts like, am I alone or does anyone else love this movie? And it's like an obvious choice, like The Exorcist or something. It's like, yeah, I love them. Just to get comments saying they love it, like no one's gonna be like, no, I fucking hate The Exorcist.
It's a pretty, yeah. There's some dumb people on there.
Yeah, they piss me off. I hate that fucking group. Oh shit! I shouldn't say that. They voted on our polls.
Oh my
Oh
god!
fuck! There goes like more of our fan base.
You know what? Just edit that part out.
No, I don't hate everyone in there. It's just those stupid posts that I see all the time really piss me off. Like, it's just annoying.
Dude.
Like if you want to know if Shutter's worth it, you get a week free trial. Sometimes they have 30-day free trials. Try it out for yourself and just fucking see if it's worth it for you. You know, like obviously not everyone's gonna like the same shit that's on Shutter, you know, like as the other people. But I think there's a wide variety, and I think they come up with like new movies like every week on there, and even their originals are really good, or their exclusives are really good, and all that stuff. So yeah, I absolutely think Shutter's worth the $6 a month. It's fucking great.
Yeah, it is.
Of course,
Agreed.
you recommend it. I give you my shit. So you can use it. It's definitely worth it. You don't even pay for it, right?
Well, I'm just saying, dude, it's good.
It's really good.
Half the streaming services I have, dude, I'm just like fucking using someone else's.
Dude, me too, except for Shutter.
I use your Shutter. I use your HBO.
Yep.
I use John's Peacock. I use Justin's Netflix. What else, dude? I have my own Hulu.
Oh, good for you.
But for
Do
a
you
while,
share it with anyone? I bet you fucking don't.
No, I don't share with anybody.
I knew it. How did I fucking know?
Well, if someone wants to use it, I'll let them. But it's before I got my own account, I used 2 other people's Hulu accounts.
Jesus Christ.
I think that's it.
All right. So let's end this episode, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get out of here. I don't know how we don't really have a structured way of how we end the show each week. We just kind of say, like, let's stop and goodbye.
Yep. Okay. Yep.
So
Bye.
we'll leave you at that. Thanks, guys. If you like our content, actually have a favor to ask you. Go to Rotten Gore Movies podcast on Facebook and please like the page. That's where I'm going to be starting to post the polls more, and that's where you'll see links to the episodes and updates on stuff and all that jazz. So please go check out the Facebook page. Leave us a review wherever you're listening to us from, because we're on like a lot of different platforms, and so like wherever you're listening to us, if they let you review a podcast, please leave us a nice review and we'll give you a shout out and we'll read your review on the podcast. So that would be really cool of you. That's all I have to say.
And
I don't remember a fucking lick of it. I really don't.
I don't have anything else to say, I don't think.
Okay.
Just listen to our podcast if you want. You should. And that's it.
Yeah. Toke it up. See you guys later. You gonna end it? Every episode. Every single time.
Okay, I'll end
You know
it
what?
right.
This is how we're gonna end the episode from now on. I'm gonna tell you to end it.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.
You still didn't end it.